Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Cambridge Maths. Today we are going to solve some simple MCQs of coordinate geometry which belongs to grade 8. Let's see, question number 27 says, which pair of these points can generate a line segment passing through the origin? So one thing is very clear that each one of these options will produce a straight line. So let us draw the straight line. There is no difficulty at all. Simply we will draw the straight lines and we will pick up the most appropriate answer. So first coordinates are 1001. Let us draw. This is our origin, and let me erase this lower part. It is, I think, unnecessary. This one is also unnecessary. Okay, up to this is sufficient. Then it is, if we draw like this is x-axis, we know, and this is y-axis. Okay, so if we draw the line for the corresponding coordinates of a, it is 1001. So 1001 will be over here. Okay, 10. Let us write 1 and 0. Okay, 10, and the other point is 01 over here. 01. Okay, 01. So these are the coordinates. Now if we join these coordinates, we will get a straight line. So let us join the lines. This is our straight line. So the question told whether the pair of points generate a line segment passing through the origin. Look at this, origin is this, the O indicates for origin. So as this line doesn't pass through origin, this option is rejected. For the second option, let's see what does the second option say. This is okay. Let me extend this up to this. This is x-axis, and for this it is y-axis. Okay, the points are -30 and 03. So -30, you know, here -3 x coordinate. Remember, in every pair the first coordinate is x coordinate and the second one is y coordinate. We are just plotting the points in different quadrants according to the question. So it is -30. First one is here, -30. Let me use different ink. -3 and 0. -30. After that, the second point is 03. So 03 is over here. Okay, 03. Suppose it is 03, and here is it is origin. Okay, 03. So if we produce a line, if we join the coordinates, the line is this, which is not definitely passing through the origin. Let's verify the third option. Third option says x coordinate and x-axis and y-axis. Okay, this is y-axis. The coordinates are 3003. So let us write 30 over here. 3, x coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is 0. So 3 and 0 will fall on x-axis, and the other coordinate is 03. 03 may be over here. Okay, 0 3, 0 and 3. Now if we produce the line will look like this, which is not passing through the origin. Then the last option is left, so definitely the last option should be our answer, but we will have to verify how does it work. Let's see the first. Let me draw over here. Yes, if we draw a line segment over, I mean, x-axis as well as y-axis. Okay, so here origin and our coordinates are, we have already seen that our coordinates are 2002, 20 and 02. So 20 may fall over here. 20, it is 2 and 0. Another coordinate is 02. So 0 is just, it will fall on the y-axis. 02 is over here. 0 as well as 2. Remember, once again I am repeating, first coordinate is the x coordinate and the second one sequentially is the y coordinate. So if we produce the line 0 to, sorry, it is not 0 to, it is minus to 0. I made a mistake. It is minus to 0. So minus to 0 will fall over here. Over here, minus to 0. So which one is the our generated line? Our generated straight line is this. If we join these 2 points, it will be just this one. So they told, find out the line which passes through origin. Origin is this. This is our origin. So this line is passing through the origin. So this is the final and accurate appropriate answer. So the option number D is the correct option. Okay. Our correct option is D. Let us put a tick mark on D. I think you got my points. Let's move on to the immediate next question. The immediate next question says, in which quadrant the number 6 minus 1 is situated? For this, let me erase the unnecessary parts, or I can use a new page for this. Just remember, our points are 6 minus 1. Okay. So on the second page, suppose this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay. This is x and origin is here. So what are our points? Our points were 6, negative 1. So let us see where it falls. So 6 may be over here. Suppose this is 6 on x-axis, x coordinate is 6, and then y coordinate was what? Minus 1. So for minus 1, it must go downward, remember, as it is negative. So this is minus 1. So what is our coordinate? It will fall just over here. Let me erase this. Let me write 6 over here. Okay. So 6 and negative 1, the in coordinate geometry, I mean in your graph, the point will be over here. This is 6 minus 1. This is the coordinates. Now we'll have to know the position of the quadrant. Which quadrant is this? Okay. So first of all, remember, this one is the first quadrant. First quadrant. First quadrant. Quadrant. First quadrant, and you must move in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction means not clockwise direction. This is the direction you will have to move on. So in anti-clockwise direction, this is going to be the second quadrant. Second quadrant. Surely this is the third quadrant. Third quadrant. And this is the final and fourth quadrant. So where did our quadrants fall into? As this is our point, so this is our point. Okay, so this is falling in the fourth quadrant. What have we learned from this solution? We have learned that your direction will, you will move in anti-clockwise direction. Remember, anti-clockwise direction, this way. And this is the first quadrant. First quadrant starts from this quadrant. So if we move anti-clockwise direction, then we find that our required point falls on the fourth quadrant. So I think it's clear that whenever you move, you will have to move anti-clockwise direction, but don't move in this direction. If you move in this direction, then that is wrong. Okay, this is for negative angle, negative direction. Our positive direction is, as I have shown, it will start from here. This is the beginning. Remember, this is the x-axis. Beginning starts from here and it moves just like this anti-clockwise direction. So our point 6 minus 1 falls in the fourth quadrant. Let's move on to the question number 29. What is the distance between the x-axis and the point 56? Okay, x-axis and point 56. So this is our x-axis and it is y-axis. Origin is over here. Then they have told to find the distance between x-axis and 5 6. Let us plot the point 5 6 first. 5 6. Suppose 5 is over here, x coordinate is 5, and 6 is y coordinate, it may be over here. So what is our point? Our point will be, this is our point. Okay, now they have told us to find the distance from x-axis. Which one is our x-axis? This is our x-axis. We have not forgotten that the horizontal one is our x-axis. This is our x-axis. Now they have told to find the distance from the point is 5 6. This point is 5 6. From here we will find the distance from x-axis. As this is the x-axis, so what is our distance? Our distance is actually this. This is our distance. Okay, so how much is the distance from this point until the x-axis? It's very sure, we have already written here. This is vertically, I mean y coordinate is 6, so this is 6 actually. I think you have got the point that from this x-axis, from x-axis if we move up 6 units, then we got this point, because when we plotted the point, we counted 5 in horizontal direction and 6 in vertical direction. So 6 is the vertical distance from the line or from x-axis. I think you have got this point. So 6 is the answer is 6. This is your answer. Well, then question number 30 says, what is the distance between y-axis and the point xy? Y-axis and point xy. This is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay, origin is here. This is x-axis and the point is xy. We have learned that the point is xy. How to write x? Suppose x is a number. X may be 5. Okay, so if x is 5, x will fall on this. Suppose here it is 5. It is assumption, remember. Then y may be 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever, but it is positive. So it will go up. Suppose this is 7 or 8, 9, whatever you tell. It must fall on this, because this is x is positive to this direction. Look at this. This is positive. Y is also positive. So y will move up. Y coordinate cannot go down. It cannot go down because x and y, both of them are positive. So for both positive coordinates, this is the quadrant. In this quadrant, the values will fall. Okay, they have told us to find the distance between. So as we have assumed this, let me erase this 5 and 7 so that you don't get confused. But you should understand that x and y, both of them are positive. So for positive axis, our positive x-axis is this direction. This is the positive x-axis. Okay, this is the positive x-axis and this is positive y-axis. And we know if we want to count negative x coordinate, then we would have gone to this direction. This is negative direction of x and this is negative direction of y. Thus we have selected that x and y falls in the first quadrant. This coordinate is in the first quadrant. Well, then they have told. So as I have assumed, x means actually it's a symbolic number. It may be 5 or 6 or 7. So from here the distance is x. This is x and this is, if this is our point. So where is our point? Our point is over here. This is our point. Okay, this is xy. Now they have told us to find the distance from, look at this, from y-axis. This is the distance, and from x-axis this is the distance. Now easily we can find what is the distance from which axis did they mention. They mentioned from this is what is the distance between y-axis. Sorry, is this the question? Yes, y-axis. So from y-axis easily we can find the distance. This is y-axis, so y-axis is this. This is from y-axis, we will find this distance. Now let us see from here, when we plotted the point x and y, from this point, from this point until this point it is actually x. So our answer is x. X is the answer. That means if we want to find the distance, we have counted this x, maybe 5 or 6 or 7, whatever. It starts from here, from y-axis until x. Then we counted y from x-axis and we moved up. And our upward or vertical distance is not necessary. They have told from y-axis. So y-axis is this. From this one we have found the distance between this point, I mean axis, y-axis and this point. So our distance is actually, this is x. Distance is x because whenever we plot the point, we count from, for x coordinate we count in the x direction. So our answer is x. After that, the next question, in which quadrant the point negative 2 1 and square root over 27, square root over negative 21 and 27. So let us draw one more. Look, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay, so it is origin and they have told negative square root over how much, negative 21 and square root over 27. So the point may be, suppose here there is negative square root over 21, negative square root over 21, and for y direction it may be square root over 27. It is as an assumption actually. So now what will be our point? This is our point. Now they have told that to find the quadrant, we have already learned our quadrant. This is the first one. This is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. And this is the third quadrant. And finally, this is the fourth quadrant. We move in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Starting from both x and y positive. So our point is this one. Definitely this is second quadrant. So answer is going to be second quadrant. Quadrant. Second quadrant. After that, question number 30. What is the distance between y-axis and the point minus 3 4? Minus 3 4. Let us take one more page. So this is our x-axis and the y-axis. Origin. Our coordinates are negative 3 4. Negative 3 4. So negative 3 will be, suppose it is over here, negative 3, and 4 is positive, so it will move up. It is over here. Okay, then what will be our point? Our required point is this one. This is our point. Okay, negative 3 4. Now they have told us to find the distance from y-axis or x-axis. Let us see once again. It is distance from y-axis. From y-axis. So for y-axis, look at this. Y-axis is this one. This is our y-axis. So if we find the distance, this is the distance. Okay, now let us see how much is the distance from here. We have counted, surely we have counted here negative 3, because to this direction we have counted x-axis, and from here we have counted y-axis. So for this distance, it is nothing but the x coordinate. So x coordinate is negative 3. So for while writing the distance, we cannot mention distance. Remember, distance is a scalar term. In scalar term, we cannot use either positive or negative symbol. It's always positive. Okay, as we are mentioning distance, remember the coordinate is minus 3. That doesn't mean the distance is minus. Distance, whenever someone asks you how much is the distance between the two cities, Dhaka and Chittagong, what will you take? 200 kilometers, 400 kilometers, or the distance between your school and your house, it cannot be negative. So distance is always positive. They asked for the distance, so it is actually 3. Remember, coordinate is negative 3, but we are asking for distance, means length. Length is scalar term which can never be negative, so it's actually 3. Answer is 3. Okay, let's move on to the next question. What does the next question say? Next question is, okay, let me upload the page again. Well, question number 33 says, in which quadrant the point negative 5, 5 will be? So it's very simple, as we have been doing so long. Well, so our point is negative 5, 5. Let us draw, first of all, let us write all of the coordinates. Number 33 is negative 5, 5. Then 34 is negative 3, negative 2. 35 is negative 3, 2. 36 is negative 1, 2. So let us write this point first of all. Over here at page number, here we can write. Okay, so first number is, first coordinate is minus 5, 5. Okay, minus 5, 5. 30. First one is minus 5, 5. It is 33. 33 minus 5, 5. Okay, second coordinates are minus 3, 2. Minus 3, 2. Then third coordinate is minus 3, 2 and minus 3, minus 2. This one was minus 3, minus 2 and minus 3, 2. Last one is negative 1, 2. So negative 1 as well as 2. So we will just find out the quadrants. For the first quadrant, look at this. For the first one, what will happen? This is our x-axis. This is our x-axis. So our point first one, look at this, negative 5, 5. So it is origin. Negative 5 will be over here. Suppose it may be over here, negative 5. And y coordinate is 5. 5 may be over here. Maybe 5 may be over here. So what is our point? Our coordinates is this. Let us see which quadrant is this. So 33 is, this is, if we move in anti-clockwise direction starting from here, this is second quadrant. Okay, so your answer is second quadrant. For 33, this is second quadrant. This is second quadrant. Second quadrant. Okay, now we will solve the next one. Minus 3, minus 2. Look at this. Where will minus 3, minus 2 fall in? Let us erase this. Okay. Let me erase this as well as this. And first one was second quadrant. Let me write over here. This was second quadrant. Second quadrant. I think you have understood. Then the next one is negative 3, negative. Suppose this is negative 3. Here is negative 3 and negative 2. It will go downward. Okay, because negative, for negative value it will go downward. Negative 2. So what is our point? Our point is going to be this one. Not there. If it is more appropriate, it will be over here. So what is this quadrant? This is definitely first quadrant 1, quadrant 2 in anticlockwise direction. This is quadrant 3 and this is finally quadrant 4. So surely this is third quadrant. We can write here third quadrant. This is third. 34 falls in third quadrant. Let's see what about the minus 35. Minus 3 and 2. So minus 3 is over here and 2, it is positive 2. It cannot come down. Okay. So minus 3 and 2. So 2 will come upward, or it may be over here. Let us write here 2. So what will be the point? This is the point. Okay, so for this point, what is the quadrant? Remember, we don't need to find a distance between the points or any other information. We require only to mention the number of quadrant. So as it is, no other information is necessary, we will just write the name of the quadrant. So this is also second quadrant. 35 is second quadrant, and negative 1, negative 2, the last one. So negative 1, suppose this is negative 1. Here we may, as I have mentioned, there is no necessity of distance or other information. It's just finding and mentioning the name of the quadrant. Suppose this is negative 1. So for 2 we will move up. Suppose here there is 2. So surely it is in this quadrant. Okay. This quadrant. Minus 1 and 2. So that is also second quadrant. Second quadrant. So that's how you can determine the name of the quadrant. And for final time I'm going to show you all the pages. Page number 1, page number 2, then page number 3, page number 4, 5, then there comes 6, after that 7, 7 is blank, 7 and 8 are blank, so let them be erased. This is the final page, this is also blank. So this is our final page. Here we have written the quadrants, I mean we have identified the quadrants of the different coordinates. So that's all for the solution of this page. I think you got my points. I have, as I have clarified every tiny part of the solutions. So thank you all. May Allah bless us all with beneficial knowledge. Fi amanillah.